Well, hello and welcome to another episode. Digital stuff. I guess that's what we're going to do in the next few episodes of the Invisible Channel. Who would have thought I'd be back, but here I am. I'm back. Maybe for a few episodes, we'll see. What you're looking at here while I'm blathering away is the very first website I ever made. I think, I'm not sure. It might be actually MDB's TerraGen site, which is the first. But this feels like it really was the first website. So let's start with this. So this is the home page. I resized it to what probably would be about the screen size back in the day when this was made, somewhere in the year 2000. Which is actually later than I expected. Yeah, if you want to read it, you can read it. Last update, 2001-39. Huh. That is... It's now 2021-37, so that's almost exactly 20 years ago. I'm talking too much. This is way too boring. Doesn't matter, it's the Invisible Channel. It's all good. So, let's go to news. Well, I made a new site. Okay, let's go to the new site. Oh, I had it zoomed in. Previously, I tried to record it in a different way, that's why. Yeah. So I made the previous website you saw with Netscape Composer, which was completely free. And this logo looks blurred because, of course, it was made for 72 dpi and I'm filming this in HD, I think. Actually on a 4K screen. Now I moved the screen. I'm actually filming only a part of the screen. Because previously I zoomed in, but every page I had to zoom in again, so I couldn't show the websites like that. So this is of course just on my hard disk, on a hard disk drive. It took me a lot of time to look this old stuff up, because apparently this was the only digital stuff that was only on a CD. Turns out this is the only thing I had not backupped on the hard disk again. So now all my digital stuff I ever made is backed up. Gee, shall I record this again? I'm not even talking about what you see, but it's not important. It was free and I like the fact that it was free, so I made a website for it. Let's go back to the MDB site, TerraGen site update. And you can read this if you want to. Oh, the power slide site. I'm not sure what happens if I click it. Let's open it in a new tab. Yeah, that's what I expected. It links to an not existing URL. The Sky site. Yeah. Right. Anyway, MDB's music site exists again. That was yet another. All these free website hosts. I used all of them to host little mini websites. Because of course I was a student. I was actually 20 years old here, but web hosts were very expensive back in the day. And especially data, you know, there was almost no space. Now you get free storage, gigabytes flying around your ears, but it wasn't like that back in the day. I'm not even patient enough to read all this myself, but apparently this website was more active than I thought. But it only existed for about a year. Here. 7/21. which is actually later than the date of one of these documents. So one of the documents was made earlier than the website was launched. So video, that's not videos, that's actually imagery. Oh, I suddenly realized this website is not looking the way it's supposed to look. I took a very little time to check if there was some browser emulation, but then I decided not to go that route. So here you have it, analog art. This is a Citroën XM, traced and changed, so a facelift of that car. Well, that's big, doesn't even fit on the screen. This looks like it's from a child. I can't believe I made this when I was 20 years old. This is just pathetic. Digital art. Oh my word, yeah, here I'm testing out software. Typical tools you got back in the day. Oh God, oh good. Another tool, very good. This is just all very weird. This is a strongly enlarged pixel. Nice idea. Photographic. Oh, I cannot even click this. Oh yeah, that's because there's not enough space on the server. Can you believe it? That little space was on the website back then. So instead of showing my own photos, I showed photos I did not make, but that's because I didn't have the ability to scan slides, and digital camera was also not around. So yeah, there's a Lamborghini Countach, very special edition. This is before the Bugatti Veyron actually existed. This is the how do you say that? Blah blah. This is tuned Vauxhall or Opel. But why am I saying this? You can read it all. Yeah, also very cool. I looked this up recently. It still exists. It's still in a garage in Belgium, if I'm not mistaken. Alfa Romeo, BMW, Ferraris, Porsche tuning, concept cars. Oh, right. The Bugatti is a concept car before it was actually released a few years later. Also a concept car. They actually made this car, but it looked much less nice. And here, even Koenigsegg existed already in the year 2001. But what am I doing? I didn't even make these photos. And this episode is also way too long. And if it's not recording now, I have a problem. Because I'm doing this live. Unlike all other episodes, basically. With live, I mean I speak while I showcase. In all the others, I filmed first and then did the voiceover. Which I'm not doing that now. So I can click power slide again, but then we go again to some free website. We'll get to that. We'll get to that in the next episode. Oh, Lord. So these are screenshots. Funny screenshots. Stomper was a program where you could make drum sounds. I actually used it in several tracks back in the day, my earliest music. Yeah, screenshots of a game, whatever. Audio, please make a choice. Then we go again to yet another URL, which of course, if this still exists, I will literally eat a shoe. Oh, thank God I don't have to eat a shoe. Software is not made by blah blah. Come back some later. Again, music. Oh, we can go again to that non-existing website. And other. Please make a choice. Then we go again to that Power Slide web external link. TerraGen will get back to TerraGen and links. PlanetSide home of TerraGen, TerraCon. Yeah, I did the TerraGen stuff. I did that before I had my own website. It's true. I think. I remember that incorrectly. Oh, this website still exists, but I did not make that, of course. But it's pretty cool. It's been around for more than 20 years. It doesn't happen with a lot of websites that they actually exist that long. I don't even know what this is. But I did not make all this. So this is my very first website. Probably. It's bigger than I thought. In the next episode, I'll try to make a compilation of all these external websites, which should also be on here, on the disk somewhere. Thanks for watching and see you in the next episode. This episode was ridiculously long.